My name is Deanna and this is Daisy's Beauty. So by this time, I know that you've seen the video before this, so you kind of, and the title, so you kind of know what I'm doing. So I'm doing a 90s inspired makeup look. I absolutely, positively love the 90s. Makeup, style, hair, like, I love it. My ultimate 90s people, if I'm looking at style, hair, and everything put together, I would say Nia Long, definitely ultimate 90s slayer, Nia Long. Like, if you go back and you look at her 90s looks and her haircut and the way that she dressed and the way that she carried herself and her, like, just, who better? Who better? And then we have like Anita Baker, we have Lauryn Hill. Like, this hairstyle is like Rihanna, Lauryn Hill, Megan Good, all of that. Like, this is like what inspired me to do like faux locks, like those people, and of course other like faux locks and things like that. But like, when I'm thinking about how I want them to be, like how I want them to look, like the type of style, that's what I'm thinking about. However, Nia Long is ultimate 90s for me. So today I'm going to be attempting to give you guys the ultimate 90s makeup going on here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Of course, as always, gonna do my brows first. When you're doing 90s brows, they didn't do too much. It was literally their brows, very thin, not too much color or anything like that. So I'm going to be doing my brows, and then I will be right back. Oh, for the brows, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Definer in Dark Brunette. It has an ultra fine tip, and it's like easy to shape your brows with the pencil because it's ultra fine. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be right back. So I'm back from doing my eyebrows. Very simple. You guys, these are just my brows, and I added color to them and underlined. Didn't do anything over the top here. So these are my brows. Very simple. I primed my lid with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. By far my favorite color in the Pro Conceal line, personally, because I feel like it mimics my skin tone the best, undertone, and the actual complexion, the color of my skin. I love it. It's the best. I'm running out of this one, but I'm probably gonna buy like a bunch more as soon as I run out of this one. I'm gonna order them online or something in bulk. Anyway, that's not what this is about. So I went ahead and did that, and then I set my eyes with the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder in the color Honey Moon. Now, if you guys don't know, that powder looks like this. It's more of a darker color. So I set my eyes with that because even though it's darker, I feel like it mimics the kind of eyeshadow look that they were going for during that time. I'm still going to put like a teensy bit of eyeshadow on, and I'm going to show you guys the 90s makeup palettes, the ones that I have in my possession, ones that I feel like, just really engulf, mimic. You could really get a good 90s makeup look from these palettes. I'll probably have more that you could do it from, but these are the two, like, and they're inexpensive. Like, if you like looking to do 90s makeup, That's it. So those are the products that I've used so far. So now that I've got that taken care of, I'm gonna go now to the iPad and show you guys the eyeshadow palettes that I feel like completely engulf 90s. So the first one is this Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette. Now, the reason I say that you can get a lot of 90s makeup looks from this is because of the range of browns that are in this palette. This palette is brown central. 90s makeup, they also put a little bit of a highlight here. There's some colors here for that. Those two colors there. Those two colors there for that. Now, you also have a nice row of warm brown colors here. You have these colors here that you can use as lid, transition, crease type of colors. And then you have 4 shimmers here that you could put on your lid. And they could still make it a 90s look because they're very neutral, warm lid colors. So it's not too much. You're not doing too much. But this is the first palette. So it is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Fever palette. This is how it looks on the back. You can find these at Ulta for at the most $7. Always having sales on these particular palettes though. This is the Iconic Fever palette, but it's the Reloaded Iconic Fever one. But you guys, I love this palette. Great pigmentation. I feel like you could get an amazing eye look from this palette. Me personally, that's how I feel. Now the second one, ultimate, that I have in my collection, that I can say that I have 90s baby, because it's all neutral colors. It is the Juvia's Place the Nubian palette. Now one of my colors is broken there, but it still has a little bit in there, but it was more like a champagne-y color. But that color is also in this palette, so if you grab both of them, you'll be good to go. Now this one is similar to this one, almost identical, honestly. If you're looking at them, almost identical. I love this palette. Like, this is my favorite color here to do in the crease. Let me see if I can show you guys a little bit better. It's dirty, y'all. That's how you know I use it. I use this color in the crease here. These two colors, I love them for the crease. Ultimate 90s. This color here to bring a little bit more warmth. I love that color. These colors in this palette are just absolutely beautiful, and I feel like with these two palettes here, good to go. So today I feel like I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place one, and I'm just going to use one of the brown colors to just sweep across my eyelid. And I think, as a matter of fact, let me see which one has a better brown that I want to use. I might go into both. I'll let you guys know. But for now, I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place one. And I think that I'm going to use a brown color. I'm going to take this brown here. They don't have names in this palette, so. And I'm going to mix it with this one. And I'm just color in the crease, something just a little bit deeper than my skin tone. Okay, so I'm gonna take this color here out of this palette. It looks a little bit deeper than the one in the Juvia's Place. I did end up using both palettes, but they're both equally amazing, both extremely pigmented, both you can find at Ulta, both have individual websites, and the price range is definitely there. Don't mind my dress, y'all. I don't know what this is on my dress, y'all. I really don't. I might have accidentally bleached it or something. Literally all I'm doing to the eyelids, like, that's it. 2 favorite 90s makeup palettes, 2 favorite everyday go palettes, to be completely honest, because to be honest, the way I'm doing my makeup today is the way that if I wore makeup every single day, it's how I would do my makeup. Now, we're gonna move on to the base. 90's base makeup is extremely smooth. The contour was very soft, but it was there. But the base makeup was very smooth. There wasn't like a lot of blush. If they put blush, it was more of like a muted tone blush depending on the skin tone. But just very neutral, very beautiful, and that's how the face was. But like I said, the skin was extremely smooth. So I need my skin to be very smooth today, very blended, very nice, very just on point. So the primer that I'm going to use to achieve that is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. This is the very first primer that Rihanna came out with in her collection. So that's the primer that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to take, this is an extremely moisturizing but yet smoothing primer, which is why I chose it. When you put your makeup on, it goes on absolutely beautiful. Honestly, you guys. And I'm sure there are cheaper alternatives than this as far as smoothing goes. The Milani Shield Primer, that's a very good primer for smoothing and lasting makeup. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Very inexpensive. I love this foundation. Very soft, very skin-like, but it lasts long, you guys, and it's a great foundation. I'm using the color 338 Spicy Brown. I love this color on me, not too much, but I absolutely love it. So that's what I'm going to be using today. I am going to take it, place it on my face with a sponge, because I feel like that's going to give me the best application and the softest application, which is what the makeup during this time period actually look like. So I'm gonna just take that with my finger and begin to blot that all over my face. Usually when you're putting your makeup on with your fingers prior to blending it out, what you do is put it in your problem areas. So you put it there first because that's gonna afford you the most coverage, and then add more as needed. But you guys, I really do love this foundation. I am gonna put concealer on too, you guys, but just stay tuned for that. This is a great foundation if you're on a budget, but I chose it for this look because it gives me the most amazing finish to my skin. Extremely skin-like, and it blends like a dream. Couldn't have asked for a better foundation color for myself. Now, my skin's not gonna be like the smoothest because I do have blemishes and all of that good stuff, but I'm just gonna put a little bit more in this area here. But this foundation does help to even my skin out and the complexion of it. So that's that for the foundation. Now, like I said, I am going to conceal. I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer in Honey. Looks like this. It's golden honey, and I chose this one because it is brightening, however gives amazing coverage, and you didn't see any honey any under eye situation in the 90s. Like, you're not seeing it. So it's also gonna brighten it a bit here. Go ahead and blend out. I'm gonna take a little bit of Fawn and put that under my eyes a bit. But you guys, to me, this is turning out like, it's turning out great. I'm gonna spray my sponge with a little bit of fixing mist from Makeup Revolution to this one here. Hopefully this doesn't do anything to my concealer. Okay. So that sponge just gave me a bit more coverage, brightened it up a bit. You guys, I'm gonna try to use that honeymoon powder on my face today. I don't know how that's gonna work out because last time I tried it on my face, it was too dark. I'm gonna try it in this region here today, like when I do a light contour. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye. So the under eye setting was not too much, y'all, for real. Like, it really wasn't. Like, more of a complexion color to balance out that under eye. So I'm literally gonna take my Black Radiance press powder, like the press powder that I use on my face all the time, in the color Bronze Glow, and I'm gonna use the back of this sponge, get some product on it, and that's how I'm gonna set my under eyes. Since I went ahead and I set my under eyes now, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of my Airspun powder under there, just to bring back a bit more lightness, but I don't want too much, not at all, not too much at all, but I want to bring it back just a bit. And I'm putting it in all these areas to balance out my face. Now that I've gotten that taken care of, I'm going to cream contour. And I'm going to be using the Mega Glow, Wet n Wild Mega Glow makeup stick. It's a contour one, and Call Me Maple. It wasn't doing the most. Like, it wasn't like a snatched contour. Like, you could tell that it was there, but it wasn't like, oh my god, like, it wasn't like that. But baby, we're getting to it. Like, I feel like this is turning out very nicely, like very nicely. And I'm just really tapping it in, the product, where I put it on my face. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire face with the BH Studios Matte Finish Press Powder in the shade 240. Looks like this here. I'm gonna do it with the same brush. I'm gonna set my entire face with this. And I know y'all thinking this is a lot of powder, but you guys, honestly, when I'm looking at the photos, they don't have any shine. They don't even really have a highlight. Like as far as like a a glow, like it's looking like matte. So if I'm using a lot of powder, I am gonna melt it in. Make sure it looks as natural as possible, although I don't feel like anything is looking bad at this point. But okay, so I've placed this powder on. Now I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and finish the eyes. Then I'll go to the lips, and I am gonna do, like, you guys, like the most subtle highlight that you can do. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and show you guys that it truly is subtle. You see how subtle that is? Okay. Subtle highlight. That's it. That was the Ruby Kisses All Over Glow bronzing powder, but of course I use it as a highlight. And it's in the color Flushed Glow. Very beautiful, very pigmented, gorgeous. So that's what I use as my highlight today. Like I said, very subtle, nothing too much, because honestly I don't feel like there was much highlighting back then. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on with the eyes. I am gonna be lining my eyes with a black pencil. I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean. Did was line my waterline, which you can tell smudged it out just a tiny bit, and did the same thing to my lash line. So what I'm gonna do now is put on some mascara. I'm gonna be using the Super Size Fibers CoverGirl mascara today, and I'm just going to be putting that on my top and bottom lashes. Now you can wear lashes. I'm just not going to, because I feel like they more of a natural, they're natural eyelashes during this time. If you wear an eyelash, I suggest that you wear something like Poise from Kiss or Starstruck from Elf, something that's going to be extremely natural. If you want to just wear a lash, like if you are very accustomed to wearing eyelashes during your makeup look and you don't feel comfortable like not wearing them, those are some options that I feel like would still look very natural, nothing too much, not overdoing it. Those are, you know, two pair of lashes that I feel would look the best. Now I'm just coating my top lashes with this, making sure they pop, they're popping. You know what I'm saying? Tell me guys, tell me down below, who was your favorite 90s like pop star or artist or like fashion icon? Tell me down below in the comment section. So here's how it's looking with the eyes. And again, if you want to make this a little more softer, you know, like in the eyes, what you can do, take the same brush that you use to smoke out that bottom, and what you can do is take one of those eyeshadow palettes, doesn't matter, and get one of those. I'm just grabbing a Juvia's Place because that's what's on top. So I'm gonna take one of the brown colors in here, a little bit of this one at the bottom here, and I'm gonna put that on the bottom of my lash line, like just to kind of make that black a little bit softer. You can also line with brown liners if that's what you prefer, anything like that. That's also super natural. So we're looking real natural-ish here. We're looking real good. So now what I'm gonna do is cover my eyes, and I'm just going to spray my face very lightly with the fixing spray that I used to spray my sponge previously. Here's how it looks. It's from I Heart Revolution. It's the fixing spray in the green tea scent. Now, what I'm going to go into now is my lips. Of course, I'm using a Ruby Kisses lip liner, auto lip liner, and I'm going to be using it in the color dark brown today. Lips were all the rave. Like, they always were like a really neutral, simple, or nice, deep, dark brown lip or dark red, something like that, like a plum color. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm using the Ruby Kisses auto lip liner in dark brown, and the lip color that I'm going to be wearing today is from the Ruby Kisses matte lipstick collection in spicy brown. Now, I did see a couple glosses back then too, but nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna opt for the matte. And you can do the whole dark, light inner lip type thing. That's very cute too, baby. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? That's very cute, very trendy. I honestly love the way that those type of lips look. It looks absolutely beautiful to me. I only use this lipstick like once or twice. So, let's see. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah. Y'all, stop it. Stop it! Because this is beautiful. And this is gonna be my favorite lipstick during fall. Okay, I'm done. Y'all, this is gorgeous. Like, this is 90s to me. This is 90s to me. Like, hair, short hair, dreads. Like, this is pulling Lauryn Hill. Like, this face, smooth, like, who am I? This is beautiful makeup, you guys. This is beautiful. This is the end of the look. Like, you don't need to do nothing else. Nothing else, baby. Because this is like what their look was in the 90s. Very simple, you know, something quick, nothing too much, you know what I'm saying? But it's very cute. Very cute. That's all I have for y'all. This was so fun to me, you guys, because like I said, I love the 90s. But let me know down in the comment section, like I said, what's your favorite like 90s inspiration, like fashion or makeup? Could be anything like that. Favorite person in the 90s? Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to give someone your smile today. I'm gonna give you guys my smile as always, and I hope you guys are passing this along. Like I say every single video, I don't want you guys, my friends, to take smiles for granted. I see a lot of people every single day taking hellos, smiles, kind gestures for granted, and I don't want that to be you guys. So like I said, don't forget to give someone your smile today. Thank you for tuning in to this video, and you have a great day, evening, whenever you're watching this video. Just continue to have an amazing day. Bye, guys.